Imagine you have more money than you can ever spend. What would you buy? A mansion? A private jet? Or how about a whole island? Well, these are not fantasies but realities for one man, Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. Let's take a sneak peek at some of the most expensive possessions owned by Saudi Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Also known as MBS, he's not just the heir to Saudi Arabia's throne, but also a prime minister with quite an impressive source of wealth, oil and gas. He's also in charge of a group called the Public Investment Fund, PIF, which holds about $400 billion. So beyond being royalty, he's swimming in some serious money thanks to his important roles and smart decisions. Now let's delve into the extravagant things owned by this prince. First up, there's the Chateau Louis XIV. This stunning mansion is like a modern version of a 17th century French palace, complete with all the luxurious amenities you can imagine. Situated near Paris and Louveciennes, it spans across a vast 57 acres and is worth $300 million, earning it the title of the world's most expensive home. Now let's see what makes Chateau Louis XIV so special. It has a special room to hold a ton of wine bottles, around 3,000. The doors and all the things inside are covered in gold, which makes them look really fancy. The walls have paintings on them that look really nice. And guess what? This house doesn't have just one big room for parties, but two. It even has a place to play squash at a movie theater. Outside, there are two pools, one inside and one outside. The inside pool is even more special because water falls from the ceiling like rain. There's also a secret club underground with art that's worth a whole lot of money. And this whole mansion can be controlled by an iPhone. As magnificent as the Chateau Louis XIV is, it is just one of the many gems that reflect his extraordinary taste and extravagant lifestyle. The super yacht Sarin. Get ready to see one of the biggest and fanciest private yachts ever. Back in 2015, he bought this amazing yacht from a rich Russian guy who made vodka, and it cost about $500 million. It can have 24 guests, stay in 12 really nice rooms, and there are 52 people who work on the yacht. It's got two places where a helicopter can land, one in the front and one in the back. And inside, there's a big swimming pool and another pool outside that makes the water go super fast, like a river. There's also a secret room underwater where you can watch fish and sea animals swim above you, and a spa where you can relax, a gym to exercise, a room to get steamy, a spot with snow, and even a place to do your hair and nails. This yacht also has a small movie theater, a room for reading books, a place to play games, and another room just for kids to have fun. And there's a spot for dancing, a mini nightclub, and a big bar with lots of fancy drinks. And it's not just about fun though, there's also a place for important meetings, a medical center, and even a spot to keep a submarine. So the super yacht is like a dream come true, and the Crown Prince gets to enjoy this dream every single day. The Boeing 747-8 VIP jet. This plane is one of the fanciest and most expensive private planes you can find. Inside, there are special rooms where you can relax, chill lounges, an office for work, and even a room where you can have fancy meals. The jet can fly a really long way, up to 8,000 nautical miles without stopping. And it can go super fast too, like Mach 0.86, which is really speedy. This jet cost more than $300 million, and MBS got it in 2015 without breaking his bank. His art collections. He's got a painting made by the super famous Leonardo da Vinci, and it's called Salvator Mundi. It's an old masterpiece that shows Jesus Christ holding a shiny ball. This painting is super special and was sold for an unbelievable price of $450 million at an auction in 2017. He's also got a $179 million painting by another really famous artist named Pablo Picasso, and a $141 million sculpture made by Alberto Giacometti. Another thing in his collection is an ancient dagger that's worth $5 million, and even an old curran that's worth $3.5 million. Imagine having all these amazing things just to look at. Jewelry and watches. Prince Salman is living the bling life with his mind-blowing jewelry collection. We're talking about a necklace that's covered in sparkly diamonds worth $10 million. He's also got a diamond ring on his finger that's valued at $4.5 million. This prince is rocking a super fancy watch by Patek Philippe, and it's worth $2.2 million. And oh boy, he's got another slick timepiece, the Richard Mille watch, worth $1.5 million. His collection is sure worth more than most houses. He also has a super special watch, the Hoblet, that's completely covered in diamonds. This bad boy was custom made and worth $2 million. It has 1,282 diamonds all over it. No wonder it's one of the priciest watches around. Also, this prince dropped a jaw-dropping $71 million on a single pink diamond ring. He snagged this gem at a fancy joint called Sotheby's in Hong Kong. His cars. When the prince hits the streets, he's rolling in style with a bunch of super tough armored Mercedes-Benz S600 Pullman guard limos. It has comfy leather seats, fancy LED lights, and even minibars, and it's worth $1.6 million each. He also has a Bugatti Chiron in his collection. A car that's basically a rocket on wheels, one of the fastest and fanciest rides ever, is worth $3 million. What do you think about the Saudi prince? Let us know down in the comments section.